Hello and welcome back to another Walking Dead video, and today we'll be doing another Daryl Dixon video and talking about a new variant walker, because we've basically gotten confirmation that in the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon we will not just be seeing the runners from World Beyond, we will also be seeing this new walker called a burner. And Greg Nicotero talked about this recently, and we did see this in the original trailer and in the 10 minutes preview, with that walker grabbing Daryl and it burning his arm. And originally I thought this would just be an environmental walker like the Beehive or the Moss Walker from The Walking Dead, and it'd just be a one-off of the first episode and they'll be moving on to the variants. But with the way Greg Nicotero talks about it is that maybe they're going to be in more than one episode, and we did get a new teaser with this walker. He's kind of chained up, got a mask on, and maybe he's a burner because he does look like he has similar face. Like the burners have these weird veins on their face and they've got these weird eyes. This walker does look slightly similar to a burner walker, so maybe this be a constant threat throughout the Daryl Dixon show, and hopefully we see more runners than burners. But it looks like we're going to get no variants in Dead City, but Daryl Dixon, he's going to have to face the runners and a new variant walker altogether, the burner. And it's very interesting. The way the burners work is if they touch you, you burn. If they bite you, you burn. If they get blood on you, you burn. Basically, they're like a bit like a xenomorph from Alien. If they get the blood down, it burns. And that's a really, really cool idea, because that means you have to do a completely different way to fight them. You cannot just run up to them and stab them. You have to keep with range. So it'd be very interesting how Daryl faces them. We know he gets grabbed in the first 10 minutes of the first episode and it hurts him. So maybe there's something with the acidic blood that could be an ongoing effect for Daryl in this season. But I'm really, really excited because I really thought those 10 minutes, those walkers were just, okay, they're going to be an environmental walker like the Beehive walker or the walkers that have moss growing on them. But no, it looks like they're a completely different walker. They're not the environmental walkers. They will be a variant walker called burners. And it is such a cool name for a variant walker. And hopefully Daryl and everyone in this show do call them burners and not just walker or whatever the equivalent of walker would be in French. I really hope that, because we do have other variants like lurkers which just get called walkers on The Walking Dead, and it's really weird to have the showrunners be like, okay, this is a variant called this, and the characters never call them that. So I really do hope these variants do get distinguished by different names and they're not all just called walkers. Hopefully the burners and the runners will be the first ones to be given a different name, because stuff like the lurkers, like I forget the lurkers exist all the time because the characters just call them walkers. So hopefully they do actually call them burners in this show, because it's such a good name. And I'm really excited that Daryl Dixon has all of these variants. This show is just going to feel so different with all these different threats. I'm really excited that they're actually going to make the walkers somewhat a threat again, because since about season 6 of The Walking Dead, they have not really been a threat, and they've never really been a threat on fear. Like even when they were radioactive walkers, they were still easier to take out. So I'm really, really excited to have the runners and now the burners. But that is it for me today, so make sure to comment down below, what do you think about these new burner walkers? Were you like me and just thought there would be a one-off environmental walker for the first episode, or were you actually expecting this new variant? I'd like to know all your thoughts about The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon down below. But this is it for me today, so make sure to like and subscribe to keep up to date with all things Walking Dead. So goodbye, peace out, and I'll see you in the next video.